What's up, fam? Look, I know I'm behind. I am way behind. But I'm gonna get you guys caught up this weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and do Queen Sugar, even though I know I still owe y'all a few other ones. But we're gonna do Queen Sugar now, and like I said, I'll catch up this weekend. And I apologize. Thanks for hanging with us, sister. It's been I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on and why I've been out of town and with the situation. It's been a great experience, but it's been a lot. It's been a very heavy experience, and that's why. Anyway, so this is Queen Sugar season. Shoot, I didn't write it down, y'all. I'll put it in the comments. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. Anyway, we start off. We see that we see that Ralph Angel and Tran are gonna make it official. You know, they kind of putting a label on things, and excuse me, we see that I missed like the first 2 minutes, so if I missed something at the very beginning, my apologies. But I was switching from, what was I looking at? I was switching from something else, and I don't know. Anyway, but that's what, you know, that's the part I came through in, and it was cool. You know, it was cool that they gonna put a label on it and make it official. Charlie is meeting with her lawyer, and he's talking to her, basically saying, look, you can try to work something out with them, but at the end of the day, if the government is involved, they can come and get your land through eminent domain. And Charlie is like, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Like, I'm gonna figure something out, but that's not gonna happen. Like, they're not gonna take my family's land. But eminent domain is real, y'all. And if y'all want to get deep and go back and look at how, anyway, we ain't gonna go down that road, but eminent domain is real. Jacob called Charlie and said, look, I know you hate me right now. I know you ain't really feeling me. I'm sorry I lied to you. We know you found out about what's going on. My mom wants to work with you. It's not what you think. And Charlie is like, what? Like, what you talking about? And she got a real attitude, but, you know, Charlie is, at the end of the day, Charlie is a businesswoman, and she about taking care of her business. And so we see that she does meet with Jacob's mother. And Jacob's mother's thing is, look, my brother is an ass. I'm the one that helped build up this company, but of course in the South, you know, as a woman, when my father died, he didn't leave me the majority. He left it to my brother. My brother's the one that's in on this deal. I don't want to see no prison on my family's land, and you know, let's work together, basically. And Charlie is torn because Charlie is like, look, one, I don't trust you. Two, and her thing was, you know, if you turn on your family, I don't have a shot. Like, right now you need me, and that's all well and good, but when you don't need me anymore, what's going to be the breakdown? And so she's really grappling with that. We don't see her make any definitive decision by the end of the show, but that's definitely something she's grappling with. And it's just really interesting that now all of a sudden they want to work with Charlie, but whatever. But it's all about convenience. It's all about, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. We can help each other out right now and see where that comes down. Nova. All right, so she has the opportunity to work with a writer and have her. They want to showcase one of her chapters, and her publisher wants her to do the chapter on her father's contemplating suicide. Like that the power of how heavy things got. And I didn't even. It's interesting because I didn't know Nova was even going to include that in the book, which, in a true writer's fashion, when you're doing research, you got to include the good, the bad, and the ugly, even if it hits home. So that's real. But, you know, Nova's like, I don't know if the chapter will be ready. Like, I'm still processing, you know. But she says she can get it done. You know, it's a great opportunity, and she was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get it done. Come to find out later on, that sort of falls through, but she has an opportunity to do it for the New Yorker, which of course is the New Yorker, you know. And she says, yeah, I'll have it ready. Like, I'll have the chapter ready. The thing though is, she hasn't talked to the family about this yet, and I think that's something that she needs to share with the family before she shares with the world. That one, to let everybody know that it happened, and two, let everybody know that she's putting it in the book and that the world is going to know. And I think that she needs to do that. Now, right now, we're going to get to that. Right now, it might not be the best time for her to throw any more curveballs at Charlie, but we'll get to that. Jake meets up with Vi, and he's gonna this van coming real close to me, y'all. He parking next to me. He real close. Anyway, he's going to move forward with the project with Vi. He's like, look, you know, I did some research on lupus, and I understand how lupus works, and the only thing I'm asking you to do is to make sure you promise me that when you need to take a break, you'll take a break, and if you're having a bad day, that you'll sit down, like, take care of yourself. He was like, this is still a great opportunity, and I'm still willing to work with you, and I appreciate your honesty and your candor. And so it's going to work out. And she even ends up apologizing to Hollywood, like, look, I know you wanted to invest with me, and when you wanted to invest in another business, I sort of laughed at you. And she was like, it was a really powerful moment with her and Hollywood, because she was like, I want you to find out what your dream is, and I want you to pursue it. And I'm sorry if I haven't been as supportive in the past with it, but I want you to find that. I want you to find what's going to make you happy, and know that I have that you have my full support. And this is, you know, they found a wedding venue, and Hollywood is gonna do it up. He gonna have a gondola, and they gonna have a first line walking them into the reception, and it's gonna be, what's it called, second line, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, you know. And Hollywood said, look, all you need to do is show up smelling good and looking good like you always do, and that's all I need for you. I got the rest of this. Y'all, I need me a Hollywood in my life. I swear I do. Darla did what I told y'all she was gonna do. Go back 3 videos, 2 videos, 1 video. I told y'all, once I saw that she had some money, she did exactly what I said she was gonna do. She done hit Ralph Angel with legal papers, because Ralph Angel thought they had come to an agreement where they was gonna have 50-50 custody. He agreed to that. Next thing you know, she's serving him with legal papers saying she wants 70-30, talking about you working 2 jobs and your home life is too unstable, and I have a home for him, and I have stability, and I can pick him up and have him on a routine. Didn't I tell y'all that bitch was gonna do it? Didn't I tell y'all that bitch was gonna do it? Darla gonna make me yoke her ass up. That's what's gonna happen. Told y'all that shit. But Charlie done got he went to Charlie. And then I tell y'all, I said, now when it come to Blue, he'll take it. He will ask for help, and he will accept help when it come to Blue. If it was just him, he would be trying to handle it on his own. But when it come to Blue, he will humble himself, and that's what he did. And Charlie said, look, the paternity situation might come into play, but she got him the best lawyer in the country. She said she flying somebody in, honey. Charlie on it. Now I ain't saying that means this gonna work out for him, but Charlie's on it. And Darla done told him, she said, I will do whatever I have to do. So that she done already put you on notice that she gonna play dirty. And she told you, she said, I don't like the fact that everything is on your terms, and you have the final say so, and we ain't doing that no more. And I will do whatever I have to do. I said, that bitch is playing dirty, and you better be ready. You better be ready. Like I said, I missed like the first 2 or 3 minutes. So when they got to this scene with Nova and Remy, and they was walking through and holding hands and stuff, I was like, I must have missed that part where she agreed to go out with him, because they holding hands and shit like they on a date. And I thought Nova had decided she wasn't going to pursue this, that she wasn't going to do this, but she did it. She went out with Remy, and Remy didn't talk to her, and Remy opening up to her and talking about his childhood, and how, because they smoking weed together, and he rolling up. Now all this stuff, that he's showing a totally different side of himself than what he showed to Charlie, because, you know, Charlie, he was a holy roller, you know, a man of the people, and there was no black and white. I mean, there was no gray in his world. It was either black or white, and there was no in between, and you didn't have no flexibility with Charlie. But now with Nova, your ass smoking weed in the kitchen, talking about how you used to be a thug and almost funked out of school. See, who are you, Remy? Who are you? Because you didn't show me to be 2 different people, really 3, because you didn't show me to be an asshole too, so that makes it 3 different people. But I'm just not getting it. I'm not getting it. And they kiss. Y'all know how I feel about this whole situation, but I saw it coming. We all saw it coming. And they kissed. That bullshit. Alright. 2 more things, and then we're going to wrap it up. I had to do this one real quick, y'all. Micah and his friends. These dumbasses. So they go through with this plan they came up with. They got the spray paint, and they done went to the plantation, and they done planted and spray painted the names of all of their fallen, all the slaves that was on this plantation, and they say a prayer to the ancestors, and the people still locked up, and people are still in the struggle, and all this stuff, right? Now I'm like, y'all breaking and entering, y'all defacing property. Y'all need to get the hell up out of there. Y'all praying and stuff. Y'all better get up out of there. Well, while they got candles lit. I don't know why. But anyway, and while they're gathering up their stuff, one of the guys accidentally drops a bag or turns a bag over or something, and the candle lights it on fire. And of course, this is old dry wood that's been sitting there forever, goes up like a light. They done burned the damn cabin down. So now, your charges that went from some misdemeanors, like, some old dumb shit that you probably could have done some community service if y'all got caught or whatever. Now you done went to arson. And I'm pretty certain that the dollar amount on that cabin, because they're going to be a landmark, they're going to add all kinds of stuff to it. Now y'all looking at some real legal situations. And of course, Micah's soft ass is all every time he hear the doorbell ring, he jumping thinking it's the police. That's gonna be a mess, because the police gonna catch him, because somebody saw him, they ran off, but when they saw the fire, of course they were like, hey, what's that going on over there? Who are those kids over there? But they run off. How does Fly get in here? Oh Lord. But they run off or whatever. Nova shows up at Charlie's house, and she tells Charlie about her and Remy, and she's like, it wasn't planned, and I tried to fight it, and I'm really sorry. And of course, everything that you expect. Charlie is hurt, Charlie is angry, and she basically walks away from Nova. She leaves her sitting there. She walks away from her. And then later on, we see Remy go to Charlie, and I guess I guess he wants her approval. I guess he's wanting her to bless the situation, and he's like, we tried to make this work. I really wanted things to work with us, but let's be honest, it's been over for a long time now, and I don't give a fuck. We got code here. You don't just jump from me to my sister just because things didn't work out. Like, first of all, you had plenty of opportunity to hook up with Nova long before I came to town. You done known Nova forever. Y'all been living here all this time. Now I come to town, you hook up with me. Now all of a sudden you didn't realize, oh, I really like Nova. Bitch. There's a code there. You wrong. And I understand people might say, well, they soulmates, or they in love, or they got a connection. I don't give a fuck. That's just a sacrifice you just need to make. You don't go down that road. You don't do it. Nova, you wrong. Remy, you wrong. But let me tell you about my girl Charlie, though. Charlie told Remy, she said, look, at the end of the day, me and Nova are sisters. We're family. We're going to always be family. We're going to always have that bond. You're nothing. You're flexible. You're nothing. I said, you better get it. You better tell him. You better let him know. And he ain't had no words. He couldn't say shit. All he could do was walk away and get in his car. And I know that hurt Charlie, but Charlie, you handled it with dignity, girl. Because you better than me, because I don't know how I would have. I don't know how I would have handled that one. Might have been a world star moment. I don't know. Last but not least, y'all know how Ralph Angel is. Ralph Angel can't do two things at one time. So now that now that he got the situation with Blue, he tells Tran, look, I don't want to bring you into this. I don't want to, because he tells her that Darla wants, and Tran ready to fight. Tran, like, she can't do that. Like, Tran ready to be down for her man, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, I just don't think right now is a good time for us to be in anything. I just don't want to complicate things. And he basically breaks up with her. So I'm like, damn, y'all became boyfriend and girlfriend at the beginning, and then at the end, y'all break up. But Ralph Angel, you don't need to break up with that woman. You can do two things at once. And she could probably really be an asset to you. But you didn't hurt her now, and you know I don't know which way that's gonna go. But you done threw a bad situation. You done threw a good situation away for a bad one, and you gonna need all the allies and all the people in your corner you can get, because Darla is about to come at you with the full force of some bullshit. I truly believe that, the full force of some bullshit. But anyway, that's Queen Sugar, y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna get you guys caught up this weekend. I got a couple of things to drop on you, and I will talk to y'all later.